Good morning, guys. Welcome back. Another run here on American Truck Simulator. Today in a W900. Underneath the hood is the 585 Detroit Diesel 60 Series. And hooked up to that is the Walker. I think it is Walker. It's part of the ATS Food Grade Tankers Pack. There's 6 different tanks in this one. It is on Steam. I've got that rear axle up because today, well, she's empty. Empty trailer, 0 pounds. And I'm heading over to San Rafael, or Raphael, or Rufal, or Roofies, or I always get it wrong. I know I've been corrected. My apologies for butchering it, but hey, it's what I do, right? So heading over to E&J Gallo, the winery up there, and I should paint this thing red, but it's yellow, nice bright yellow. But I'll get into that here in a little bit. So other than that, time for me to shut up, get rolling, and when we get on the road, I'll tell you what I'm talking about. Well, now's a better time, I guess, than any to go ahead and discuss what I was wanting to talk about. I should have painted this thing red. I've been having such a major case of road rage. Oh my god. Now, I've discussed this before with you guys. The whole left lane, right lane, and how, rules of the road kind of stuff. And how actually some states have enacted laws or have decided to start enforcing the laws that are already on the books. For left lane riders. And I know Indiana, I admire them. They've been pretty hard on theirs. They went pretty strict. It's you do it or you're getting a ticket. That's it. So, here we go. Another cough there. Decided to mute you guys for a second. But, yeah, it has been really bad. And you know what? It's not... it's not a certain gender, it's not a certain race, it's not a certain sex, it's all people, all ages, all races, and they just sit out there in the left lane and poke along. And lately, for the last 2 weeks, what I have been doing is I've been flipping people off. So if I'm undertaking you, which I'm not supposed to be doing, and it's not a thing, it's not supposed to be a thing. If I am passing someone in the right lane because they are in the left and refuse to move over, oh, I'm going to pass that car. It's a 1 mile up. No, you're not. Then move over there when you're ready to pass. Don't sit here and hold everyone up. So I've been flipping everyone off. So far I don't think maybe they haven't noticed it. I don't know. No one's had a case of road rage against me for flipping them off, but, you're an asshole. Plain and simple. You're an asshole. And you deserve it. That's my God's honest opinion right there. Hopefully, I imagine many of you guys will agree. I mean, there's a lot of assholes on the road. And lately, it's been like a pandemic. It just everyone hanging out in the left lane. And they're completely oblivious. They don't care, or they don't know, or whatever it is. Take your pick. It's just, don't care. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to do 2 miles over the speed limit, at best. And if you don't like it, you can pass me. In Illinois, that's against the law to ride out there, but an Illinois road there's differently. If you're impeding traffic, then you can get pulled over. Trust me, there are a lot of people impeding traffic. So just the road rage has been really boiling up for me to the point where I really just want to run someone off the road. I'm sitting here yelling at people, get the hell out of the way. And then if I have to pass on the right, I'll flip them off. I don't care. I really don't care. And if it leads to altercation, then it leads to altercation. I don't care. I'm not afraid of it. So, you know, it's... And you know what? It doesn't matter if they're driving a car. Small, compact, medium, large, doesn't matter. Even trucks are doing the same thing. They're just hanging out there in the left lane. They don't they don't care. And then, you know, the truck drivers have thrown more of a fit towards me when I flip them off than cars do. And there was a time over the summer where I stuck my hand out the window and kind of did one of those, you know, come the hell on. You know what? Because the guy was just lollygagging out there in the left lane. And he brake checked me. He slammed on the brakes. So finally, a few miles down the road, he finally did move over, and he's waving his hand out the window at me, and I just stuck my hand through the sunroof and flipped him off. Screw you. You drive like a douchebag, I'm going to treat you like a douchebag. I don't give a damn who you are. It's just getting really bad. And that's where you guys come in. You guys have to do your part. You guys have to make sure you tell your friends and family members, hey, don't be a douche. Drive in the right lane. That's going to be the new casket PSA. Don't be a douche. Drive in the right lane. It's really inconsiderate of others on the road. It's just really annoying and really arrogant or ignorant, depending on the reason why the person's not moving over. So, because I even had people, I'll tailgate people. I've had them move over so I can pass them, and then they get back into the left lane. And it's just like, did you just do what I think you... Yeah, you did. Why? I just don't understand it. They moved over, and this happened a couple of times in the past month, in the month or so. They move over, and then they got back over. They're not passing anyone. They just wanted to be out there in the left lane. I don't know. I really just don't understand it. I mean, be honest. If you guys are left lane riders, let me know in the description why. Why are you a left lane rider? Why do you not give two shits? Because obviously you don't. If you are. You know, so if you guys are ever traveling up and down I-55 in the morning or in the afternoon, you know, 4:30ish, something like that, or 7:30 in the morning, and you see someone drive by flipping you off, chances are it's me. Chances are it is me. I really am starting to lose my mind with this because it is just so annoying. Oh wow, these brakes are... You know, I'm trying to get from point A to point B, and I'm being impeded. That's why I wish they make I-55 down to a certain point, 3 lanes. And the thing is the wife and I will get a kick out of it because there will be people who are just left lane riders And I-55 just before 80 goes into 3 lanes, from 2 to 3. There are people who are left lane riders and they get into the far left lane. They're being passed in the middle and right lane, and they're in the left lane, completely oblivious. And I know the Illinois State Police have even gone on record in the local newspapers saying, hey, don't, because they've heard all the stories. They've heard people, and I've heard this as well. The people do feel like they're doing their part to help control the flow of traffic, to help slow down the would-be speeders who are doing 5, 10, 15, 20 miles an hour over speed limit. They're saving lives because they're slowing those people down. And the state police are like, no, don't. We will pull you over. You are impeding traffic. And in one of the local stories where they talked about that, there was actually a woman that came in there and left a comment on the news article saying that she was astounded that they were quoted by saying that. She was astounded that the Illinois State Police actually came on record in a newspaper and said that we will pull you over and write you a ticket for impeding traffic. They are doing their part to keep the roads safe by impeding people who would be going too fast over the speed limit. And she got, of course, just roasted. Are you a cop? No, it's not your damn job. Let them do their job. But that is the mindset that some of them... Oh, crap. That dude was flying. Holy crap. Maybe someone should have been riding in that left lane blocking him. It's not your job. It's not your job, guys, to block the road, to slow traffic down. It's not. Just get the hell out of the way. If you feel someone is that much of a danger to the safety of others on the road, then call the non-emergency number. It's probably different per state. I don't know. I think Illinois it's like 311 or something like that. I don't know. And report them. Say, hey, I've got this person who's driving at a high rate of speed. Here's their license plate. Here's the, the make and model of their car, this and that, whatever. Report them to the cops. And if a cop is in the area, he will go and pull that person over. That's it. That's doing your civic duty. Demanding, it doesn't matter what state you guys are in, you are not there to play traffic cop. You're not. So get the hell out of the way. That was the officer also mentioned was that there have been numerous incidences, road rage and accidents, where people who were blocking left lane traffic, whether intently or not, and road rage had come of it, where the person chased down the other car and confronted them, or a vehicular accident happened. They bumped the person freaked out and crashed, or what have you. It doesn't, everything from a spin out to a major block the road, call in the helicopter kind of wreck. And I can fully see that happening. Now, I'm not going to go that far. I have that much self-control at least, but, stop. You're gonna get someone hurt. And if it ain't you, it'll be someone else. And I don't think people want to have that on their conscience. Alright, so I went with a tanker today because, well, I've been seeing a lot of them lately, and I don't know, they just been looking good to me, you know? I get in those moods where it's like, okay, I want to haul this cargo, or, you know, I want to haul this type of trailer, you know? I'm not specific to certain ones or whatever. So, you know, for a while there I was doing a lot of flatbed hauling. So for the next few videos, you guys might see more tankers than normal. Because some of them do look damn good. I wish I had taken a photo of one I saw a couple weeks ago. Jade Transport, I think it was. And they haul tankers much like this one, or more like the Trem car that Smarty has on the workshop. And it was a Western Star, a 4800 or whatever, 4900, low roof, and it had a steerable drop axle on it. But just the way the paint job and everything else, I was like, okay, that does look pretty good. You know, with the stacks and everything on it, and you know, unfortunately, that truck isn't really as customizable as many of us would like to have. But you know, so it would be hard for me to replicate that look. But you know, some of these trucks that are pulling these tankers, and I'm seeing around Shanahan and Joliet off of I-55, do look pretty damn good. Even Stoller, I think it's Stoller Trucking. They're out of a town just west of me, and they've got some pretty nice trucks. They take care of their equipment. They've got some good looking stuff. They've got some owner operators as well. But you know, one of those companies, they take pride in the equipment that they have. They have different types. They've got Kenworths, they got Peterbilts, they've got 389s, T660s, 579s. You know, they're not discriminatory, you know, per brand or model or anything like that. But chrome, you know, they chrome them all up, they shine them all up. You know, they keep them nice and clean, and you know, I can tip the cap to a company like that. You know, that's definitely, you know, the company takes pride in their equipment. The drivers probably do as well, and it's not something you see very often. I mean, you know, these bigger fleets, JB Hunts and Schneiders and Warners and things like that, I don't think they have the marching orders like they used to keep their equipment clean. I know Warner did. They had an account with... Oh, are you kidding me, dude? Come on. And then he stops again. There we go. There we go. Now, I know some of the... After the downturn, I did hear some fleets had gone lax on their requirements for drivers to have clean equipment. You know, back in 1999, when I was fresh out of high school, when I started working at Blue Beacon, you know, Warner was in there all the time, and you know, they had the Freightliner XLs and stuff like that at that time, and you know, they were in there all the time, and TMC also had standing orders to get your truck washed, and you know, because they didn't want dirty equipment, things like that. So you know, but unfortunately, a lot of companies have gone away from that. Schneider and JB Hunt, I've never seen them at a Streak and Beacon. I know Warner's kind of backed off from that, and you know, others have as well. So to see a company still take pride in their trucks, not just what is on them as far as attachments, but also the look, you know, making sure they stay clean, and you know, there's no visible damages and scuffs and things like that. You know, if a driver tweaks a bumper, they get it fixed. You know, if a driver you know, does something to a rim, they get it fixed. You know, they take care of their equipment. They just don't let it continue to go out there and look like crap. Because regardless if it's a tanker, flatbed, or box trailer, you're a rolling billboard. So always make sure your equipment looks good. That makes the customers happy too. But that is going to do it for now, guys. Thank you all for watching. Sorry for the rant. It has been something that has been really bugging the hell out of me lately, and I just needed to get it out and see if you guys see or deal with the same thing. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do. Check all down in the description below for all the mods, and I'll see you guys next time. Till then, take it easy.